And on this Monday, February 23rd, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, an uproar continued yesterday after the U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, said Israel has a right to much of the Middle East as more Arab and Muslim countries objected, and the U.S. said his comments were taken out of context. Huckabee spoke in an interview with podcaster Tucker Carlson that aired Friday. Carlson said that according to the Bible, the descendants of Abraham would receive land that today would include much of the Middle East, including parts of modern-day Jordan, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. He quoted from Genesis chapter 15 and asked Huckabee if Israel had a right to that land. Huckabee responded it would be fine if they took it all. A spokesperson for the U.S. Embassy said yesterday that Huckabee's comments were taken out of context and that there is no change to U.S. policies on Israel. In the interview, Huckabee added they're not asking to go back and take all of that, but they are asking to at least take the land that they now occupy, they now live in, they now own legitimately, and it is a safe haven for them. He added that Israel isn't trying to take over Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, or Iraq, but is trying to protect its own people. Huckabee, an evangelical Christian and strong supporter of Israel and the West Bank settlement movement, has long opposed the idea of a two-state solution for Israel and the Palestinian people. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals says Louisiana public schools are free to post the Ten Commandments in classrooms immediately. Mark Mayfield has details.
The court ruled against the ACLU on Friday, about a month after the entire bench heard oral arguments in the case. Attorney General Liz Murrill said schools have what they need to put the law into effect. Murrill's office sent compliance guidance to all Louisiana public schools at the time the law took effect at the beginning of 2025. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Tennessee lawmakers are considering a bill that would require public schools to incorporate the Bible into classroom instruction. House Bill 1491 would also give students time to pray and read their Bibles. The proposal says the Bible must be taught as literature, not religious doctrine. Students would be allowed to opt out with written permission. South Dakota's lawsuit against Mayday Health can go to trial. State Attorney General Marty Jackley says the circuit court has ruled the state can move forward with its lawsuit over deceptive and unlawful abortion pill ads. Jackley issued a cease and desist letter to Mayday Health in December. The company responded by filing an emergency temporary restraining order in New York U.S. federal court, but a federal court judge ruled the state court was the proper place to hear the lawsuit. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, February 23rd, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.